my goodness. There we go. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well this afternoon. I have to pick up Avery a little bit early because she's got a lesson tonight. So, well, I got time. All right, first person here is Emin for career. Emin for career. It's a little slow and steady wins the race around career, but the hard work that you put in doesn't go unnoticed and it brings in cause for celebration. Listen to your intuition and a little more financial stability is coming in. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, whatever it is, it would be positive. And there is a new job opportunity or a promotion or something that could be coming in between now and the end of this year. If you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready and explore your options. Be wise, general. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. If you're not looking back on the past, life is moving forward. Lucky, general. Lucky, you could be planning travel. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life begins to move forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or you could get some good news. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You have the world at your feet. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Stacy for today. You have the world at your feet and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Maybe spending time with the Pisces. Could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Not a bad day. Holly, general for the next 2 weeks. General for the next 2 weeks. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past, and you may feel relief around life beginning to move forward. Could be spending time with an Aries. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the 2 weeks. You also may be spending time with the Libra. A wish comes true. Could be spending time with a Virgo, and feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Not bad. Not bad. Hi, Zara. Stacy for the next 3 days. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past, and so should anxiety. Making decisions that push life forward, you could be spending time with a Capricorn. Money comes in or a little more financial stability comes in, and that may be like relieving. You have a new venture on the horizon around work, school, or business that may be quite successful. Tanya, next 48. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Cause for celebration comes in, money comes in. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe planning travel. Life is moving forward and something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Queen City for Thursday. A new journey begins. You may have, maybe doing something like on a whim, like something unplanned and spontaneous that's fun. Maybe with a group of friends. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Alpha, general. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and you may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That brings in happiness. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like someone is overstepping. Life is coming into balance. You could be planning travel. Being guided by the divine towards greener pastures, romance heats up. Tanya, love. When it comes to love, anxiety eases and moves into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You could have a committed relationship coming in if you explore your options. You got Sagittarius here. You got Leo here. You got Capricorn here. There's Sagittarius. Romance should be heating up sometime this summer. Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We know him. And possibly a Gemini. You have a Gemini around? Maybe the Gemini and the Leo, maybe they're new people coming in. That would be good. New energy is good. Hi, Mel. Pallavi, love. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success. A well-balanced, well-functioning relationship could be coming in with an Aries or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Sagittarius. Exploring your options leads to success. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. Vianney, general. Feeling ambitious and persevering, you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to this month. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on and a disappointment heals. Not bad. Mihak, general. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around work, school, or business. A wish comes true, and the Empress is bringing in love and money in abundance. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be planning travel to water, by water, or around water. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Oh, YouTube changed it back? Yeah, because what, it was so annoying and everyone hated it? Tanya, let's see what romance has to say in the cards. Gemini. Romance is coming in. Oh, Leo. Gemini and Leo keep coming up. New beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success. A well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Let's see what happens. Maybe you got some new people coming in. Stacy for tomorrow. No longer holding yourself back. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could have money coming in. Perseverance around work, school, or business pays off and life moves forward. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Mega, love. When it comes to love, walk away from, disconnect from anything that's no longer serving you. Anything that you're hoping is going to change, anything that's 1 foot in, 1 foot out, it needs to move into the past. Otherwise, it's going to keep you stagnant. And then you do have a committed relationship coming in and a new love offer. Things could start to move forward quickly with possibly water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Taylor, love. You have happiness coming in around love when you explore your options. Exploring your options could lead you to commitment if that's something you're interested in. You may have a Scorpio coming in or a Virgo. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward, so it may be new energy coming in if you're not with anyone right now. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and the Taurus enters as well. Bacon, is Mio from politics class interested in me? I'm not convinced at this point. It looks like he's very neutral, or he's like not here nor there right now. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Communications either coming in or picking up. Life comes into balance. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, and you may be spending time together. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs, and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Life moves forward. Julie, will X get back in contact with me? Yes. Cinnamon for the rest of the day. Maybe planning travel, possibly a road trip. You're making decisions that are pushing life forward, bringing in cause for celebration with choices and options around social activity. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and you have the world at your feet. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to today. Not bad. Not bad. Eminem, love for Taurus. Taurus is a little slow here, but they seem to be happy and content with the way everything is right now as far as their love life is concerned. If they're currently with someone, they may feel like things are functioning, well-functioning, grounded, and stable, and they're content with that. If they're not with anyone, they may have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But they're kind of slow. They've got death in reverse here. Rip Hand Deep, General. Rip Hand Deep, General. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money comes in, finances improve. You also may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Emily for the week for Soha. This person could be feeling financially stable or happy and content around finances. Anxiety has eased and moved into the past. They may be planning travel. They could be spending time, they got choices and options around social activity. They may be spending time with groups of family or friends. They have success coming in around work, school, or business, and they're feeling happy and content. Maja, I'm Maureen. My ex is Samuel, knows that I write in the laptop I use with help of keylogger. I'm not really sure what you're asking. Can you rephrase that? Vicky. Ages walk, I hear from P. Lee again. Can you rephrase that? Tanya, any information about the Leo coming in? This person may be perseverant, strong, and successful. They may have money or come from money or be very good with money. They may be kind, caring, sincere, and down to earth. They may also have a love of travel, or they could travel for work. I don't see any religion here. Liz, journal for today. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it, and you may be spending time with an Aries or maybe a Gemini. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and you may get good news around career. Hi, Adonis. Oh, when will I hear from... when will I hear from T again? Maybe within the next couple of weeks. Maybe within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Virta, General. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Money comes in, finances improve. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and happiness is coming in around work, school, or business. Dr. Sony, career overall, applying for jobs. Well, you may have some choices and options coming in around your career. And then you do have a new opportunity that starts sometime before the end of this year. New beginnings that lead to success. A new journey begins. Lay down the law, set boundaries. Don't accept less than you want or deserve when it comes to your career, because you should have choices and options out there. Julie, when will X get in contact with me again? I'm going to say it's going to be relatively soon. Early July, maybe. Sarah, I literally was like, she's going to come on soon, so let me brush. And then when I came into the room, the notification came on. Ah, ha, ha. Tanya, I'm waiting for him to come. Come on, Leo. Now I'm the one doing the praying. Hilarious. Hilarious. I think I'm up to Migu for the next 24. Migu for the next 24. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is coming into balance. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maggie, when will I have my next date? Maybe before the end of this month. Amy, for the next 48 for Sunny. This person could have nice stuff happening around their love life. They've got romance around a committed relationship. Their perseverance has paid off and life has changed for them for the better quickly. They also may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Somebody may make them an offer that would be hard to turn down, and they're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Should be a pleasant couple of days. Ruchi, next in love. When it comes to love, you've got the Empress here, bringing in love and money, and the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Choices and options lead to success around love. You've got a Scorpio here, and fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready and explore your options. Eni, how can I make good things between me and Luna? How can I make things good between... You can't. You can't. One person can't fix or make a relationship. It has to be mutual. The only thing that you can do is try to open up lines of communication and keep the communication consistent. But it seems like that's kind of sporadic at best. But that would be what I would try. But one person can't cultivate a relationship or improve on a relationship. Both people need to be doing the work. Just Kenna, anything good coming in for today? Maybe taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. May have a new job or business opportunity or good news come in around business. Everybody is so happy about the numbers being gone. How funny is that? That's so funny. XXX, love. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success, but with divine guidance, your love life moves forward towards commitment. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward with the Hangman in reverse. You've got a Libra here and an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Summer, could I have a reading around me and Man, Cancer? Slow and steady wins the race, but communication may be coming in or picking up. Listen to your intuition, and you may be spending time together. Wouldn't rush into anything around the situation. Things look a little out of balance. S. Dunbar, can I have a reading about a person, please? Should I forget this? I need to know who the person is. But if you're thinking you should forget them, you probably should. But I need to know who it is to ask the questions. And Lourdes, so I didn't win the election for ESJR. Do you see another opportunity? There's got to be another opportunity because the cards were showing that you were getting it. So let's see what happens here. There should be another opportunity because there is something moving forward, like soon, like maybe between now and the end of August. So let's see what happens. So Lena, my exam results will be out tomorrow. Will I pass? It's very important to me. I think you will pass. Jamie and Brianna, Aries. Slow and steady wins the race around this situation, but things look like they've improved tremendously, and they're going to continue to improve through July. Communications coming in or picking up, and you should be spending time together. Just try to take it day by day. Tamana, I feel I have envious persons around me. Is my feeling right? Okay, let's see. I don't see that as of right now. I don't think so. Starfall, when will I get a real job? Not working a training job. It may be sometime this summer. Maybe within the next 5 weeks or so. Maja, I'm Maureen. My ex Samuel knows what I write in the laptop. I use the help of a keylogger spy program. So are you asking, does he know that you're spying on him with the software? Is that what the question is? I think he does know. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't spy on anybody. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money comes in, finances improve. Joanna, I don't believe in the twin flame stuff. I think it's nonsense. So that wouldn't be a question for me. You could ask a different one if you want to. But I believe that that leads people down some really destructive, dark roads, that the twin flame nonsense. You could ask a different question if you want. Sharon, do the cards see Claudia calling me for work this summer? Yes. Sarah, either Pisces current feelings for our current situation, me, us. Thinks that you're mad at him. Thinks that you're mad at him, but he also thinks that you're waiting on him. I don't know where you guys are in the situation, but the Three of Cups is in reverse, so there may be somebody else around this picture. But he thinks you're mad at him and that you're like waiting on him. Or like you're waiting for him to do something. Like waiting for him to do something extraordinary. I don't know what, but he thinks you're waiting on him. Amen for the rest of the week with O. You have somebody may be feeling like a little negative. Nothing bad is happening, but it may be the kind of feeling like not all that much is going on, or feeling a little bit bummed about something. There is communication here, and there's relief around communication picking up. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Solution to a problem is in front of you, and you'll figure it out before the end of the day. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like someone is overstepping. You may have some money coming in. Finances may be improving. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Maja, I'm Maureen. My ex Samuel knows I write a laptop. I use the help of a... I want to know, is he... Oh, he's not spying on you. No. No, he's not. He's not. He's not spying on you, but if for some reason he thought that his computer was hacked, he would assume it was you. So I don't know if you've done something in the past, or like he would think it was you. So I wouldn't do that. But no, he's not spying on you. Stacy, will I make any sales with my punchy pass sale? Yeah, you may do pretty well too with the Nine of Wands. Tanya, regarding Edward, I'm not a ghoster. Will it be better to talk face to face as to why the connection changed? It isn't working for me, or should I just let it fade? My heart is broken. I think it might make you feel better if you spoke to him. I think you would feel a little bit more relief that you treated him better, you know? Like, it's not nice to just kind of ignore someone and then let them go away, you know, like let them get the hint kind of a thing. I think you'll feel better about it if you get it off your chest. think that I am up to. Anthony, when did you see my job application in P Company? Because this evening they start posting the jobs offer in the new website. I think you're going to hear something this week, or maybe within the next 2 weeks, and you may be moving forward to the next level, because you got choices and options coming in around things moving forward. So things may be starting to move forward for you. I don't know the whole process, but I think things are going to move forward for you. Macy, general for the day. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Cause for celebration comes in around work, school, or business. Perseverance pays off. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Sonia, what do you see how things will evolve between me and Y and my in-laws for the next 3 months? It looks somewhat of a roller coaster. It's up and down. There may be a lot of arguing or bickering. The Hermit in reverse can indicate that somebody's done something wrong and they're not willing to take responsibility about it. Things are a little up and down, and that's probably going to continue. Evie, A wants to rent my place for 12 months with his girlfriend. Is it a better idea than selling my place? It has potential to be a better idea. Yeah, you could make some decent money. Yeah, if you trust this person, I would go for it, because you may be able to make some extra cash and suck it away. Anthony, I totally understand. I know the whole fucking life is frustrating. Everything is frustrating. I get it. Tanya Edwards, thoughts about our connection. I can't even imagine how he feels, because we were hot and heavy at one time. I still have his spend the night pajamas in my drawer. Oh, the Guess pants. I told you about that, right? And they were short on everybody. Yeah, he's a little disappointed. He's disappointed. And I don't know that he's really taking responsibility for it right now, but he is feeling disappointed. I'm going to ask my brother if he remembers the Guess pants. Martisha, I'm reading it now. If this is all true and it can be proven, the lawyer's going to take it. Yeah. I mean, it's got to be taken into consideration due to the circumstances and the age of the kid. So yeah, I think it's actually going to work in your favor. You know, you got to do what you got to do. They were short on him. Ha ha ha, the Guess pants. June, what's the future action of my crush towards me? We're not in contact. He's a Libra. I don't see much happening here. If you want to speak to him, you're going to have to reach out to him. Yeah, communication's down, and I don't see that changing. He writes no. How could you not remember? You don't remember that pair of pants that we used to give everybody that slept over our house? Shit, what was the name of that blonde kid? I think his name was Mike. I think his name was Mike. Magician's Heart, Tacky's energy and your future for us. Energy is a little stagnant. The near future is the same as now. I don't see anything changing around the situation. Grilly, anything coming up for JM and I? He's an acquaintance, but this has been on my mind as of late. Like as far as like dating or love is concerned, I don't see anything. 3 of Cups is in reverse. There may be somebody else around him. That may be why. D, General. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and Empress may be bringing in love and money or more of it. Could be spending time with a Capricorn or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. May also be spending time with a Virgo. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Evie, do I see Will this week? I don't think you're going to see him this week. It's not coming up strong enough for me to say yes at this point. If you want to see him, you may have to reach out to him. I wouldn't wait on him. Lucinda for the next 10 days. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected in your own work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Get a new journey that begins. You're no longer looking back on the past, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Explore with Anju, Love General. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Listen to your intuition. New people are coming into your life. Walk away from, disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life changes for you for the better quickly. Could have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Exploring your options leads to success with the Empress. You have love and money coming in. They may be coming in around the same time. And you have a committed relationship if that's something that you're interested in. Shah, what are my boyfriend Jay's current feelings and next actions towards me, long distance currently? Right now, things look a little stagnant and you might be feeling a little disappointed in the connection. I don't see all that much happening here. I understand that you guys are long distance, but how's communication been? Because it looks like things are out of balance and there's not even all that much communication here. I mean, the next action could be communication, but I don't even see communication right now. When's the last time that you spoke? Or has communication been getting less and less? Bella, blessings for July. You have a wish that comes true around work, school, or business. Perseverance pays off. Money comes in, finances improve. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may be planning travel. Martisha, if I submit what I mentioned in the email, will they lessen the visitation that I proposed in the summons? I don't know. They might not. They may not. They may not. It comes up kind of like up in the air. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm not convinced. It's not coming up clear enough for me to say yes. Oh. Evie, I haven't heard back from the independent school since submitting the application form last week. Is everything okay? I think everything is fine. I just think they're slow. Anonymous, what's the outcome for me in Pratty as far as what is concerned? Like, what are we talking about? Joe, is my 2025 going to end? How is my 2025 going to end financially? You should see an increase between now and the end of 2025 in finances. There should be an improvement. Aries Sun for the next 24. Life comes into balance and life begins to move forward. Negativity moves into the past. You may be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around work, school, or business. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. A wish comes true. And take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Not bad. F. We'll see the Virgo or the Leo come towards me by tomorrow. I'm not convinced you're going to hear from either of these two between now and tomorrow. Payment, how would I do in my new role, my new role in my new job? Looks good. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Feeling relief around life moving forward. Being happy, content, and successful. Looks good. Looks good. Let me run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh. Hi, handsome boy. Handsome boy, sitting in front of the fan. That's a good boy. YP, any good news coming in the next 2 months? You may get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Teamwork is favored. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Pretty good. MR, how did T feel about yesterday? I was always trying to be nice to her, but lately I made a decision to distance myself from her. Hope she can't tell, but can she? I don't think that she can tell yet, but in time she will, and that's, that's too bad. She may not like it, but that's too bad. It's her problem. She'll have to straighten herself out. MR, does T get annoyed or intimidated when I participate and speak up more in group settings? I believe so. Let's see what the cards say. Yes, I figured as much. Seems like that type. Sudeshni, General. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life comes into balance. Anxiety eases. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and there may be relief around that. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success, and you might be thinking about starting a new side business, side project, side hustle. Jamila, what should I do to pass my exam? Stay focused. Success comes in when you stay focused, take breaks, maybe study for a half hour, take a break, come back to it, study for a half hour. Don't overwhelm yourself and try to jam everything in at once. Slow and steady wins the race. Anonymous, I'm not sure what you're asking. Are you asking, are you going to be in a committed relationship? What's the outcome? What does that mean? Are you asking, are you guys going to be in a committed relationship? Is that what you want to know? I don't see commitment here. I don't know where you guys are right now, but expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, because I don't see commitment. This looks like it's relatively casual. Butterfly A, love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well when life begins to move forward. You could be spending time with... Life's moving forward. Anything that's not functioning, leave it in the past, and water comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, but let go of things that aren't working. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Sarah, sorry, trying to learn. Which card do you get when you said that he thinks I'm waiting on him? Four of Cups. Four of Cups. And your energy is you're still vested in this situation. If you weren't, you wouldn't be asking about it. So your energy hasn't changed, and neither is his. Four of Cups, he feels like you're waiting on him. You're overthinking things and you're waiting on him. Zara, reading for the rest of July. Reading for the rest of July. Maybe planning travel to water, by water, or around water. Growth, change, and transformation may come in around work, school, or business. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and relieved around work, school, or business. You also may have opportunities for group activities, group celebrations, group parties, whatever it is, it's positive. And an old wound is healing and moving into the past. Four of Cups under you, yes. Like the energy of the situation is like you're like this, like waiting for him, and he's like turning away, like you're gonna wait. Like I know she's waiting, I'm gonna leave her wait. Stephanie, general for July. General for July. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Life is coming into balance, and areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Feeling persistent, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and life changes for you for the better quickly. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It will ease anxiety. Butterfly A is letting go of everything that's not working. Yeah. Things that aren't working. Yeah. You know, like if you're in a job and you're not happy, you might have to decide to look for new opportunities. Or people, places, and things. Anything that you're waiting on, you're hoping something is going to change. It's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That energy keeps you stagnant. So I don't know what the question was, but if the question was around life in general, it would be to let go of everything that's not working. If the question was about love, it would be to let go of, you know, like hanging on to something. Like, what is it going to change? Is it going to be different? Is he going to come forward? Like, let go of that because it's not working. And in order for new doors to open, sometimes you have to shut the old doors, and you have to be okay with being alone for 5 seconds. The odd thing is that a lot of the people that are waiting on something from the past to change are alone. So it's like you've been alone, you're in a relationship that's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I hate the situationship. I hate that. I fucking hate it. Because it's like, it's nothing. It's like you're hanging out and hooking up is what it is. It's not going to be anything more than that. But waiting on something like that to change, or going back to what was when it was good, it's not. It just doesn't go backwards. So in order for life to move forward, you have to get rid of that. And for some reason, sometimes, not everybody, but people will get hung up on it, and they feel like they have to hold on to that. Or they have to keep that person around until somebody else comes in. But nobody's coming in because they're hung up on something else. Anyway, I don't remember what the question was. Lydia surprised me. Well, you could have a new love offer coming in here from a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Aries. I don't know what you got going on these days, but there's new opportunity coming in that could be quite passionate. You've got a wish comes true, anxiety eases, perseverance pays off. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Not bad. Not bad. Stacy, how will the conversation with my mom go today? I don't know what you guys are talking about, but there may be a couple of like a little bit of bickering and disagreement. But I think by the end of the conversation, you may meet on like common ground. I think it'll be okay, big picture, but it may be a little rough in the moment or at the beginning. Bernard, I don't believe I answered for you. Raymond, will Fabi try to contact me? Eventually, I think so. I don't see any communication on the immediate horizon. Amu, love and romance coming in. You might need to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you in order for your love life to move forward. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But if you're feeling like you've been stuck or stagnant for quite some time, cutting away old energy would be helpful, and perseverance pays off. And then you have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that could be bringing in cause for celebration. Bernard, general reading for the 4th of July through August 15th. Well, you may be planning travel to water, by water, or around water. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You may have money coming in. Finances could be improving. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Not bad. Not bad. Raymond surprised me. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. You've got a disappointment healing and moving into the past. Old wounds healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, which is always good. Stephanie, will I get hired in July? That may happen. You get about a 70% chance, yes, you'll get a new job in July. Shonda, for next week. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and negativity moves into the past. You have a wish that comes true around work, school, or business, and perseverance pays off. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Maybe spending time with a Leo, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Is there anyone here I have an answer for yet? Dee Dee for today. Maybe spending time with a Gemini. You could be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. May feel relief around finances improving. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, and listen to your intuition. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. Mel, is Aquarius just using me for a come up, or does she generally care about me? Whenever he calls, all he does is ask questions, or for a favor. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's both. It's both. I mean, he does care about you, but I don't like that he's always asking for a favor. Always looking for something. But I don't think he's just using you. I do think that he does care about you. But that sucks. Raymond, love for Friday and Saturday night, feeling lucky. Exploring your options could lead to somebody making you an offer around romance. That's possible. Could be with an Aries or possibly a Virgo. Listen to your intuition, explore your options, and life can move forward towards with cause for celebration. Possible. Oh, thank you, Bernard. We'll be safe. Thank you. You too. Bartika, will my subscription lead to success this year? Will my subscription lead to success this year? I don't know what it is, but I got a 33% chance yes. Oh, Bernard, I only have Avery. Isn't that enough? Avery's got 3 brothers, though, but they're like old men. Adonis, how is V feeling about today's calls? It started because I accidentally called them at night. It ended up with V being clung to me in a way. That's what I was telling. Yeah. You know what's so funny? Even if the conversation were to have gone really bad, they're still happy with it. Like, and it's true because communication is always positive. So feeling grounded, feeling stable, feeling content. They are very clingy, even though they would never let you know it, or they try not to let you know it. But yeah, they're okay with it. It's like there was contact. There was the missed call, which was like a big thing. Or I don't know, did they answer? It doesn't even matter. If there was a missed call, though, that would have been like a wish come true. Anyway. Yeah, it was good. It was positive. Stacy, well, my mom called me back today. I texted and called her, and I don't know why she's not replying. My father the other day was doing that. Drives me nuts. Oh, she's going to get back to you. She's going to get back to you. My dad didn't have his ringer on. I'm like, you got the, he's like, it doesn't ring. I'm like, is the ringer on? Maybe that's why it's not ringing. Raymond, will I attract suitors in love this Friday? Possibly a Virgo. Maybe an Aquarius. It's possible. Adonis, no, not immediate. It took like 8 hours, and V wanted to acknowledge the call. So that was like great. Like, you know how great it is to like get the missed call, and then of course bring it up. Yeah, because that was like you know the sense I just got. This is gonna sound so funny, but it's like I tasted like Fun Dip. Like, you know Fun Dip. You know how like that taste is. It's good. Sarah, can you still sense my Four of Cups energy even if we're not in contact? Yes. Yep. It's like it's been almost 2 weeks. But you have to not be thinking about him. You have to not be talking about him. You talk about him every day here. So you're not breaking the energy. Like, it's like the energy between me and my ex-boyfriend Tom, there is no connection there. I'm not sitting on top of his energy because I don't think about him. I don't talk about him. But you're talking about him, you're thinking about him, and you're asking questions about him. Your energy is sitting right on top of him. 2 weeks doesn't mean anything. Like, you need to be disconnected from the situation in order to not, for him to feel differently. So the cards are reading like you're still waiting on him. Whether you are or you're not, you're fully still vested in this situation. It could be a month, but as long as you're asking about him, your energy's on top of him. And talking about him, you know, the kind of thing where if you were like looking at his like Facebook page, like all of that stuff, that's energy, and the energy doesn't lie. The only way for energy to change is if you've got to change it. You have to get him out of your energy by pushing him away. And you're not doing that. You're not doing that. So how tall am I? I'm 5'1". No, I'm sorry, I'm 5'2". I always thought I was 5'1", but then the last time I went to the doctor, they were like, you're actually 5'2". I was like, okay, I'll take every inch I can get. Meanwhile, Avery's like 6 feet. Stacy, how will my mom respond to the text I sent her? She may not be thrilled. She's going to respond. She may not be thrilled. Like, may feel a little bit, I don't know, disappointed or upset about something. Confronted, maybe it would be the word. But you're going to talk about it. You guys will get past it. Adonis, I had to bring it up. And V was like, oh, I didn't know why you called, so I didn't call back immediately. I didn't know what your call was about. I know, they just wanted more. They wanted you to say something more. Like, because, like, did you really call me? Billy, am I wasting my time with James? You have to be the one to answer that. I can't tell you that you're wasting your time with somebody. It looks like the energy of this situation is stagnant. So if that answers your question, if you want something to change around the situation, it's not changing. If you're happy and content with the way things are going to stay like this. But you have to be the one to decide what's a waste and what's not. Red, general on my parenting. How am I doing? Ready to scream. I don't blame you. You're doing well, though. It's like they're getting to that age. I don't know how many you have that are like teens or preteens, but it's like a rotten age. It's tough to get through, but you get through it. So you're doing the right thing. Keep the lines of communication open and set boundaries, and you seem to be doing fine. Madonna's funniest thing is, I asked, you missed me, and they said no while they were smiling, and you're lying. Yeah, I mean, you're fucking lying. We know it. We know it. Be wise job for this month. You've got new beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You've got anxiety eases and moves into the past. And choices and options around social activity. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Around the job, you've got new choices and options that could be coming in before the end of this month. And that may not even be something that you're expecting. That could be out of the clear blue sky. T-Vet, finances for the rest of the summer. Got teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and life is coming into balance. Perseverance pays off. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with, you could be spending time with a Taurus or an Aries. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. May also be spending time with a Gemini. Not bad. Brenda, for later today and tomorrow. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maybe spending time with a Leo or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and you could get good news around business. Beautiful one for today. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. And you could be planning travel. Not bad. Shireen, what does Nick Case want me to know right now? They may tell you that they're feeling happy and content and grounded and stable. Their life is growing, changing, and transforming, especially where work, school, or business is concerned. They may be planning travel. They may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The solution to a problem they finally figured out around work, school, or business, and life has moved forward. They may tell you that they're feeling happy and content around life moving forward. It looks like you're in a pretty good spot right now. Okay, MR. MR, does MS know that T is intimidated or envious of me? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of get it. New love, general. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You have a wish that comes true, a new journey begins, and something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. New love, general. We have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Pretty good. I'm trying to think. Michelle, general. You have perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and life changes for you for the better quickly. A disappointment heals. You may be planning travel to water, by water, or around water, or life is moving forward. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Negativity moves into the past. And something nice may happen around your home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is. It's positive. MR, can A send something is off between me and T? Right now, I think that they are like turning a blind eye to it, but I think that they're going to catch on soon. Like, I think that they're going to start to like be honest with themselves about it soon. I hate those blind eye turning people, but yeah, I think they're going to catch on soon. Lolly, details on my new job. I don't know what kind of a new job you're going to get, if that's what you're asking. I can only tell you if you're going to get a new job. Like, I don't know what you do for a living or where you're interviewing. Jasmina, money. Finances should be improving between now and the end of this year. Although it may be slow and steady wins the race, listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and life moves forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on around money. That could also be like around business. Good news around business could lead to more money coming in. You should be okay with finances between now and the end of the year. They're improving. Maybe not like $1 million falling out of the sky, but you're doing okay. Nelia, what are David and Nicole's current feelings for each other? It looks pretty positive. I don't know where they are in their relationship, but Empress is like love, abundance, money. The Magician is like the ability to manifest new opportunities that move things forward, feeling happy, content. And then the Four of Wands is positive as far as like longevity of a relationship. Lolly, when will I get a new job? Currently working. Oh, you may find one sometime this summer. Like, it's not far off. Hello, any good messages I need to hear currently? I'm sick and I'm about to start my period. I'm very overwhelmed. You have a new journey on the horizon that could be bringing in more money. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you have a wish that comes true. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Daisha, will my second interview with Alorica work from home go good? Will they offer me the job today? You could get the job, but I don't know that you're going to get it today. It looks like there's more that comes from this. So I don't know if they got to interview other people or if they got to interview you again, but it looks like the final stop is not today. I'm not convinced. Anyway. Cosmic, nothing has been said yet at GS. It's July. Will I still get an offer sooner than later? I still think you're going to get a job, yeah. Is there anybody you haven't answered for? Kirti, for the next couple of months. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Empress is bringing in love and money. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Not bad. Next couple of months should be pretty good. May even be planning travel. Miss Billy, General. You got choices and options that come in around social activity, happiness that comes in around finances improving, and you may be feeling like better compensated, better respected around work, school, and business. You could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition, maybe spending time with a Leo. Lockster, will I get hired for a new job this month? That could happen. Yeah, keep your options open. That may happen. Arcane, General. Yes, Cosmic, go ahead. You have a new journey that begins. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in, or more of it. Listen to your intuition, and life begins to move forward towards greener pastures. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Alma, I put my house on the market. Subject to sell. I made an offer of something new. When will my house get sold? It's a bit confusing all this time. Your house may sell sometime this summer, maybe late August, early September. With new beginnings on the horizon, explore your options. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Yeah, I don't know where you're going after the house sells, but it could sell, and you may be exploring new options. Cosmic, just saw Brian, UPS guy. He was in a rush today. Didn't talk to me as much. Do you think the energy is staying stagnant with him, or will it ever change? I don't think much is changing, because the way this reads is this is a guy who's just doing his job. He's coming in, he's dropping off, picking up, he's going to the next thing. You're reading this in the situation is like you're waiting on him to do something or change something or fix something, and that he's clueless to that. Like he's just, like anybody else that's coming there delivering. Like if the paper guy comes in dropping off paper, like he's coming in dropping off paper and leaving. May have friendly chit chat, but it is what it is. Do you see what I mean? So unless you say something to him, nothing is going to change, because he's not thinking that something's supposed to change. He's just doing his job. Humi, why is your account new? Why is this a new account? June 20th, 2025. Sarah, what am I not seeing when it comes to my love life? What am I not seeing when it comes to my love life? You have new opportunities coming in. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Life comes into balance, and you could have long-term potential around your next relationship. Don't stand for less than you want or deserve, and life moves forward. Lima, should I throw the blanket away or donate it? I always say donate. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to ask the cards. I would donate it. This is my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. If it's got a stain on it, if it's ripped, it doesn't make a difference, because there are people out there that are creative. I see them on YouTube all the time. They buy old shit, it's stained, they cut it off, they redo it, they repurpose it. A dog could use it, a stray kitten could use it, somebody could use it. Even if it's in shitty shape, they could cut around it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I would rather donate it and let them throw it out than throw something away that maybe somebody's like, hey, I could have made a vest out of that. Or, I mean, I see it on YouTube all the time. Especially, like, this blanket, I paid $5 for it at the UPS, not the UPS store, the Goodwill store. $5. But I've seen people go there and buy these and then turn them into dresses and vests and coats for $5. Donate it. If somebody can do something with it. If you rip it up and you use it as a dishcloth, like, people can repurpose things. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. No, it's fine. Sage it if you feel like there's negative energy on it. But no. You know, like, if you think about somebody that has nothing and they need a blanket, like, it better off give it to them than it goes in the trash and it's sitting in the dump somewhere. You signed to make a donation box. I have 2 bags hanging on the closet door over there I have to take. Peach, General. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may be feeling like you had choices and options around social activity. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Money comes in, finances improve, a new journey begins. And with the Empress, you could have love and money coming in. Not bad. Not bad. All about me in general. Slow and steady wins the race. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. You may have more money coming in. Finances could be improving. Lay down the law, set boundaries. You feel like someone is overstepping. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business, and new beginnings are on the horizon. You got to, with the wheel, you've got, your luck is changing for the better. You could be planning travel. Something nice may happen around work, school, or business. Is there anybody else here that I haven't answered for? Anybody else here have an answer for? That's it? Okay, then I will wrap it up and I'll see you guys later. I don't know what time, but a little later. Maybe tonight. Anyhow, thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.